welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So we are technically still in quarantine. I was told that some of the restriction will be lifted on May 4th. My state is not really that bad. We can kind of walk around and do things. Yeah, the stores are kind of closed, but you know, it's fine. We can still at least go outside and not be arrested. So anyway, today I thought I'm gonna share with you my kind of a current top 10 beauty products. Those are the products that I have been using literally for weeks, months, and you know, so let's do it. Okay, I got a couple of skincare products, so maybe I'll start with this. I have 3 skincare products. So the first item is something that I've shared with you guys quite some time. This is the Laneige Essential Power Skin Toner. This toners, you guys, I have probably like half left. This is how much I have left, so I use it about half of it. A little bit goes a long way. If you are suffering from if your skin is rather on a dry-ish side like mine, you're gonna love this toner. It's not super expensive, first of all, and second of all, it's a thicker kind of a toner. It's not like a very watery, like, you know, kind of water. It's more, it has some substance. It's like it's hard to explain, but it's not, you know, it's just thicker. It's a lot thicker, and the way I do it, I just put I don't know, 3-4 drops on my, and there's like a kind of a drop dispenser on the top in here, and I just put like 3-4 drops on the palm of my hand, and I kind of, you know, press against my skin like that. This is all you need for the entire face. I usually use it at the evening. Sometimes I'll use it in the morning, but I do different things, so I'm trying to mix. But anyway, Laneige is not super expensive. It is a Korean brand, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's from the Amore Pacific Corporation, so it's from that kind of side. So it is Korean brand. Really good. Highly suggest if you're looking for a good moisturizing toner, which is doesn't feel like just your typical water. Try this. I think you're really gonna love it. So I do realize that not everybody goes to work these days, or I mean, most of the people probably work from home. There are still people who do go to work, and I'm not only talking about a health professional, but still, if you're in a rush, and sometimes I'm just kind of lazy and I want to do things quickly, you might want to try this out. This is the from the line Capture Total. This is Dior 1 minute mask. This is amazing, you guys. All you have to do is like literally you need 1 minute. To be honest with you, I kind of leave it for 3 to 5 minutes. But you just take a little bit, you know, on the palm of your fingers, and you just kind of work it out into your face. It will turn into this kind of like a white kind of foamy paste kind of on your skin. Leave it for 1 minute or longer if you want to, and then just kind of take it off, you know, wash it off, and your skin is gonna thank you. It's gonna feel so good. And this is one of those masks that is just quick, you know, because I have a lot of different masks and I love all of them, but some of them I just feel like I need to leave for 20 minutes or longer, you know, in order to get a result. This one is so fast, and it's just perfect. So I have been reaching for this a lot, even though I'm not in a rush in the morning, but I really been enjoying this mask, because, you know, if I finally decide to get out of my pajamas, you know, this is like quick mask if I want to do my makeup, and it's just such a great compliment, you know, to your skincare. So yeah, I will highly recommend this. And I think the Sephora still has a sale, so you might try to get this, you know, use a discount. My hair is just not cooperating today. I really need a haircut, you guys. Look how long my hair is. Look, I don't know, I don't like to have it that long. I usually like to keep around my like shoulders, but I feel like it's just, it's getting out of control. But anyway, so the next product, this is the Tatcha Rice Polish, and this is the gentle version. I mentioned this before in my beauty videos. I am not sure if Sephora carried this, to be honest with you. I didn't really check, but I ordered mine from the Tatcha website. I'll link everything down below for you guys. This, I didn't like the original. The original rice polish comes in the same jar, but it's white. And I think they have also one that comes in the blue or green, I forget. But anyway, this one is amazing. I love this one so much. It's gentle and I don't smell so much of the rice. You know what I mean? I really have been enjoying this gentle version of this polish, and I love the color of it. The, you know, the purple packaging reflects the color of the product inside. It's you know, it's all purple. I don't want to take it out, but it's literally purple, and you don't need much. You know, I have probably like half of this jar left right now, but every time I go to the shower, you know, before I enter shower, I just sprinkle a little bit on the palm of my hand, and then I go and immediately, you know, wet my face and just immediately distribute, and it's just so nice, you guys, so nice. So absolutely recommend this product if you haven't tried any of those, and you can do it every day. I usually do it every other day. You can use it every day because it's gentle enough, and evening or morning, it's completely up to you, but I do like this so much better than the original version. Okay, let's go to makeup. So you guys have been complimenting me recently on my beautiful skin and my not over-the-top makeup. I was never over-the-top makeup person, and I try to keep it to minimum, but still have enough of coverage, you know, to give me like a nice canvas. And honestly, you guys, I've never had major problems with my skin, thankfully. So yeah, many of you ask me what foundation I have been wearing. I always list my makeup in the description box, but most of the time I'm actually wearing this foundation, even like, you know, when I don't film, don't record anything. This is one of my favorite foundations. So this is L'Essentiel, I don't know how to pronounce it. This is from the Guerlain. I really love the packaging. You know, it's kind of offset a little bit, and you have a pump. All right, I have probably like 1/3 left, and I purchased this last summer in Poland, like before this foundation came to US, and I have been really enjoying it. So so this is not a super full coverage foundation. I would say is light to mediums. You can kind of build it up if you want to. If you squeeze the pumps are very small. I usually use about 2 to 3 pumps to cover my entire face, and recently, you know, I just have to mention it, I have been mixing it with my Rosy Light drops from Chanel, and you can probably tell I use it quite a bit for the past few weeks. I just take 1 pump of this and I mix it, and I feel like I just get such a beautiful coverage, So I have it obviously on me today. It's the Rosy Light drops. You can mix it in with any foundation, and they're just gonna give you such a nice kind of glow. You can certainly use it on your own, but I do like it to mix 1 pump with any foundation that I use. So yeah, Rosy Light drops. This is another product that I wanted to mention today, and obviously it's from Chanel. It is quite pricey, but I didn't expect this to like it as much as I do. So I really want to share with you guys, because I think this is the new-ish kind of product from Chanel, and I think it's amazing. I really think it's amazing. So if you are looking for kind of something that's gonna give you a nice glow, but without being super like a disco ball, you might try this. I haven't tried the, you know, the bronzy ones, but I think those are more kind of targeted towards being like a highlighter, and I don't think this is going to be a highlighter, although if you put it just a little bit on top of your foundation, it will give you a glow. So like I mentioned, I prefer to mix it with any foundation. Today I have it with this, and I have been pairing this together for the past couple of weeks, and I really love it. So highly recommend both. Speaking of Chanel, you guys, I have to mention it, although I mentioned it recently as well. This is Chanel Teint de Chanel. I know they reformulated it. They brought a new formula. It's still perfect. It's still the same. This is my old one, by the way, which you can probably tell it's almost gone. So I'm trying to really finish this up. I have been like religiously using this for the past few months. I'm gonna say since January, because I have it for quite some time, but you know, I go on and off but since January I've been like religiously using it. So like in, I think it was the end of February, before we went into the lockdown, I was running low on this, and I figured like I better go and buy a backup, and it was all sold out. That was all gone. And then I realized that they're bringing it with the new formula. So I did purchase, if you saw my last beauty haul, I did purchase a brand new one, but I'm trying to finish this one. I compared both of them. To me, they're the same. So don't worry if you don't have the original version. Go for it, get the new version. To me, it's exactly the same. It feels the same on the skin. The colors are basically identical. So I love it. And I always put 99.9% of the time, I always put some kind of powder bronzer on top of this as well, because this is not gonna give you like a super bronzy coverage. Okay, although you can build it up, but I always put like a light layer just to warm up the face, put a little bit of setting powder, and then I follow with the legit bronzer. So like today I have this, and I have Terra bronzer from Tom Ford, for example. But any bronzer will just work. But I just feel like this, with a combination with any of your favorite bronzers, is just amazing. Okay, so something that I have been really loving recently for the past couple of weeks is, I went back because I have a lot of stuff. So I've been really using a lot this Fenty gloss, and this is in the color Fussy. This is beautiful. I have this on top of my lipstick, and I'm wearing the Bamboo lipstick from Chantecaille. This is just, usually like when I'm going around the house, this is all I'm gonna wear. I don't bother with the lipsticks. This is all I'm gonna wear, and it doesn't dry my lips, because my lips have a tendency of going really dry. So this doesn't dry my lips. I go quickly and just put it on. It's very plumpy, very juicy, very wet. I put it on top of my lipstick, so it just gives you like a nice kind of a glow. I absolutely love this. This is my favorite color. This is in a full size, by the way. I do have like those minis that I got over the Christmas time. I didn't even open the mini yet because I still have plenty, of this left in here. I love this. If you can just buy one from their line, the Fussy, in my opinion, is the best. I know she has another one, I forgot the color, which is also quite popular, but I think Fussy is the nicest one because it has a little bit like a hint of the pink, but it's not overwhelming. But again, if you're looking for a good gloss that is just give you a nice moisturization on your lips and this juiciness, plumpiness, just go for this. This is amazing. I was gonna talk about one concealer, but it looks like I'm gonna have 11 things. I'm gonna throw in the second one as well. So the first one that I originally wanted to tell you guys about is something that I have been using for a while, and I don't think I ever mentioned it on my channel. This is Clarice Instant Concealer. It comes in this tube, and doesn't have a pump, so that would be my only concern. You just have to, it's a squeezy tube, obviously. I wish it had some kind of pump or maybe like a doe foot applicator. But anyway, this is an amazing concealer, you guys. And I don't think, like I said, I've never mentioned it before. Mine is in a color 01. This is beautiful. It is a little bit on the thicker side, but it's not as thick as a Tarte, Shape Tape concealer, which I love so much. But I have been really reaching for this one for the past couple of weeks. I'm actually almost done with this. So I'm sure I'll be repurchasing this in the future. This is amazing concealer, and I feel like, especially if you are, older like me, you're not in your 20s, 30s anymore. So I feel like this is just going to be perfect for more, kind of mature skin. It's beautiful. I've never seen like creasing on me or doing any funky business. I always set my under eye concealer with the Laura Mercier brightening powder, and I never have any problems. So I really wanted to mention it because, like I said, I don't think I've ever mentioned it to you guys before, and it's a great concealer. But I threw this one in just in the last minute because I have been using this for a couple of weeks as well. This is the Chanel, and it's just a little bit different, you guys, because this one is a little bit on the thicker side. This one is super light. So if you don't like too much makeup, if you don't want to pile up, you know, anything heavy under your eyes, go for the Chanel. Chanel feels like this thin, super thin layer of, I don't know, silk. Imagine like a silk layer of concealer under your eye. And I have the lightest one, and it's just matching me perfectly. I don't know. I'm gonna link it up below. I don't know. I think it's 10. Number 10 is the lightest one for both of them. So if you want a super thin, silky layer of concealer, go with this. If you want something that is gonna give you slightly more coverage, but it's gonna be at the same time a little bit thicker, this one is an amazing option. And like I said, I think for mature eyes is a little bit better because it does not crease at all. I didn't also notice any creasing with a Chanel concealer so far. I have it for a few weeks and I use it quite a bit, so both of those are the winner. Okay, the last two things I want to talk about are the eyes. So I have so many eye products, you guys, that this is just a shame, and I'm really trying my best to not buy any more eyeshadows. And I edited my Sephora cart and I added some new shadows, but I didn't get them yet. I don't know if this video will go before my Sephora haul or after, but anyway, the two eyeshadows I want to share with you are from Tom Ford, because this is what I have been really reaching for. Number 3, Body Heat, and number 4, Nude Dip. So number 3, I dropped one of them. I'm so upset with myself. I think this is the good one. So this is the Body Heat, by the way. It's beautiful. It's just, this is one of those, I think, wet dry formula, so you can go both ways. And those are the colors that I love constantly. By the way, I have a combination of both of them, both of those shadows on my eyes today. And like I said, I've been using it a lot. I love these colors. And the second one, I think I dropped this one. Oh my god, this is one of the shadows was moving, but anyway, this is the Nude Dip. This was, I think, the very first Tom Ford eyeshadows that I actually purchased, and I love it. This is, yeah, Nude Dip number 03. I'm gonna link them both, you know, in the description box, you guys. Those are such a neutral, let me take those little brushes out. Those are such a neutral colors that it will just go with everything. You can use, I feel like, day and evening. I mean, look at this. This is just stunning. Both of them. Just beautiful. And like I said, I have a combination of both of those on my eyes. I just, you know, use a little bit of this, and I put this all over my lid, and I put this and this in my crease. So these are really not like matte eyeshadow. I'm trying to hold like this so prevent the glare. These are not really like matte eyeshadows, but this is all I did today. I mean, I have no matte on my eyes, and I think it looks beautiful. So I know these are super expensive. If you do have your VIB status with Sephora, you can, I believe, still get them on sale. Expensive, but you know, it's like luxurious if you want a little bit piece of luxury. And I feel like they're just gonna last you forever, even though they're not supposed to. But hey, who throws the eyeshadows after 6 months, right? We still use them. So anyway, this is all I had for today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you are all well. Thank you so much for your lovely comments on my recent videos, especially the Louis Vuitton video. That was pretty funny. But anyway, yeah, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what are your favorite products, what you have been using and enjoying recently, you know, in those crazy times. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.